Hey guys, Justin from Smoking Meat Tips, Tricks, and Gadgets here. Today we're going to be talking about some of the different mods you can do to your smoker. We see this on our Facebook group all the time. People talking about their smoker, some type of problems they're having, different mods that are recommended to them by our other members. And so we're going to talk about what type of mods you can do, what type of different performance enhancement you can expect because of that. Today we're going to be using an Oklahoma Joe smoker, and all of the mods we're going to be using today are from bbqsmokermods.com. You can go there and you can search by the type of smoker you have, and they'll have a list of all the different type of mods you can do. Today we're going to begin using an Oklahoma Joe. This is their Highland. It's been used 3-4 times. Most of you who are going to be doing modifications to your smoker are going to have some use behind it, so we wanted to show you what that's going to look like going from a used smoker, something that you've used in cooks before, and then doing the modifications to it and what that's going to look like, not versus something you're going to get from the factory. It will be just as easy to do it if you get it out of the box and put it together, but we want to show you what it's going to look like for most of you who are installing these. One of the common problems you have in an offset smoker is it's going to be too hot on this side next to the firebox and not quite as hot on the side where your exhaust is. This is what's called a baffle. This is going to help you with that by diverting the heat that comes from the firebox going toward the exhaust, and it's going to even out your temperatures. Now again, this is one of those things that is super easy to install. I'm going to show you what it looks like putting it together, and then what it looks like when it's fully installed. Here's what comes in the kit. Again, this is from our friends at bbqsmokermods.com. It's a 4-piece kit with some bolts. It screws together very easily. One of the things you really want to pay attention to is this bracket. There's 2 of them. It's got a short edge and it's got a long edge. You want to make sure when you're putting this together that that short edge goes along the back, long edge goes along the bottom. Now we're going to put this together using our 7/16 or 11 millimeter socket, and then the same thing for a wrench, 7/16, 11 millimeter. We're going to screw that together, and I'm going to show you what that looks like installed. All right, we got it all put together. It was just 6 simple bolts. You're gonna wanna take your racks out. And then it just slides right in. And that's it. Now you can put it in by itself, or it's got 2 holes back here. You can drill those into the back side of your smoker. You're just gonna need to get a bit that'll go through there. I didn't get any bolts with this, but you just get some bolts that lock through and mount that in. You can just leave it just like this if you want. One of the things you'll notice about a baffle is the holes that are smaller on this side and larger on this side. That's so it's distributing the heat evenly to this side. You have your firebox, your heat's over here. It's gonna allow more heat through on this side, less on that side. So it should make it a nice even cook. You're not gonna have your ribs or your brisket or your pork shoulders that are on this side cooking faster than you have on this side. It's gonna be a nice even heat distribution. And again, that's called a baffle. It's one of the easier mods you can do, and one of the ones where you're going to see some of the best performance enhancements for your smoker.